Alright, this is fully assembled STH-10 with the Maytag on it. And I will tell you right now, there's nothing up there inside of that little cover for it. It's just the shaft. It's just a cover up for it. So it's pretty much, I guess you could consider it a STH-10B, because it kind of sounds like one, except it's an induction motor. And I guess it adds to the the look of the tall motor that's usually on the STH-10B, but just going to give it a bit of a couple of blasts here, some attack and whatnot. So let's just see how it sounds with this. I'm going to hold on to it so it doesn't jiggle around so much. Just getting the full wind down, FYI. And that's on full 10UF too. The capacitor's on the other side of the motor. You can kind of see that black little thing at the over here. That's the capacitor covered up in tape. That's 10UF on 120 volts or wall power. So here's the full wind down length of the Siren. However long it is, it shouldn't be that bad, but here comes some attack. Alright. Oh, just hit the tripod on accident, my bad. There we go, should be a little better. Okay, here's attack. Siren likes to move a whole lot. It has more startup torque than the original motor that used to be on it, which is actually in the blower configuration right up here. Here comes the fast wheel. I gotta hold it again. And that was pretty much the STH-10 test. And I do want to say quickly, this is the weight that was inside the rotor. It's no longer in it, so that's also why the wind downs are currently as long. But that's pretty much it for the STH-10 with that goofy looking Maytag on it, giving it the single phase sound. And like I said, let me just quickly show you. There's nothing inside of here. It's just a cover, but basically does it for the STH-10 with that 10 UF capacitor that is currently taped on. It's a current jank setup, and it's the Maytag might actually stay on this core. I don't know if I'm gonna have to reuse the horns and the other stand stuff on the new redone STH-10, which is currently in the makes. A little spoiler. But yeah, the Maytag should reside on this core, at least the stator and the rotor. And like I said, the original motor that used to be on it is right here. It's currently in the blower configuration. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like right now. And it should stay like that until the new parts arrive. But yeah, that's pretty interesting if you ask me. See if I can get a shot of the intake. Kind of got it, but yeah, that's kind of what the STH is like. And this thing also doesn't have as great of bearings like that motor. Doesn't have as good of bearings like that one over there. So it doesn't sound as great, or in terms of the wind down, but still got a decent coast, even without that weight either. But yeah, it's pretty much the STH-10 as of right now. But yeah, peace out.